the 16 days of activism officially kicked off yesterday, 25th November, which will run for 16 days until 10th of December 2025. So for us at Nkafamiya Rescue Mission NRM, apart from the normal awareness and sensitization campaigns that many organizations, including the government, are carrying out, so for us, we took about steps in order to ensure that women and young girls are free from digital violence, just as the theme for this year states that we should end digital violence against women and girls. So we've we've planned several activities which we'll conduct from now to 10th of December. Some of these activities include we plan for a training for women and girls in our project location at Samunaka, here in Yola South Local Government, where we will train 50 women and girls on digital skills, how they can be safe online. For those that are on social media, we've planned to conduct this training for them. We are currently implementing a project funded by UN Women, so we are using that avenue to train women and girls on how to be free from online violence, which may hinder the safe from free and open society. For some of these barriers, I think all of them need urgent steps to fix, because number one, we have the stigma, and we also have the weak institutional capacities to respond to survivors of this violence. So we, as organizations, as CSOs, we also call on the government to proper swift action so that such policies or institutions can be developed. One, we can develop a policy statement, or the government can develop a policy document that guides the operational standard of these institutions, just like Nigerian police, the NCSDC. Their capacity can be strengthened so that they can shift into actions to respond to the cases of violence against women and girls. And we also have the Ministry of Women Affairs, the social workers, both at the grassroots level. When their capacities are strengthened, those people can respond swiftly to cases of violence against women and girls. And also the issue of stigma has to do with running awareness campaigns and sensitization. It can be at the community level, even at from the religious background, using our pastors, imams, and even the traditional institutions to create awareness. And in schools, when our children are being taught in schools, right from the pre-primary school stage, if that mentality is being developed in them, we can be able to cope the issue of stigma. And also, if we have strong policies that will focus on strengthening the capacity of this institution to respond to such cases, I think such barriers can be addressed as much as we can. Yeah, even as we are facing the global shrinking of funding, especially for GPP programming, that is where the issue of local solutions come in. So for us as a grassroots local organization, we have a sustainability plan, and we also have a system in place where by locally led solutions are being improvised to continue the services, even if global funding shrinks. But even as locals, we also need the funding. But the strategy that we use is using the local resources that is around us, using the community-based persons to implement some of the activities together with us. So once the capacity of these community-based structures is being developed, even if there is funding or no funding, services will continue to be implemented while we provide technical background, technical support from the background. And also, apart from the community structures, we also work with different women groups and youth groups, women associations at the community level. So at any point of intervention, these people are forming part of the project participant, not only as participants, but also as facilitators, because once we have people in the community that has the know-how of some of these things, they can be able to run and mitigate GBV concerns, any other social vices that may occur in their own different communities. And also, such people, they also have different forums where we form a network Like for GBV, we have child protection networks across different communities. So these people meet monthly to discuss protection concerns, and they also make self-identification and referral of cases. If, for example, they have cases of GBV in their communities, they can make referral to us or to the social welfare staff of local government or to the nearest police station or NCA, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Because mostly we have MOEs with these agencies, whereby anytime we have an opportunity like this where we have cases, we can report or refer to them effectively. And also we work with the Federation of International Women Lawyers, FIDA, who also help us with the legal services, both at community level, state level, and LG level. Thank you. Yeah, for the current interventions, we can say that inclusion is part of it, but we still need to do better. Because, for example, the cases of people with special needs, those with disabilities, they are mostly left behind. Unless now that we are intentional about bringing these services to their doorsteps. Because as part of the 16 days of activism, we have a date that is dedicated to people with disability. That's December 3rd every year. So this one is a deliberate act so that these persons can be included in our programs. And we also have a SEC working group now for disability working group that is currently functional. This working group is being established as a deliberate act to cater for people with special needs so that their needs can be catered for. But it's not only them, we have other marginalized groups that have been left behind. We also call on all CSOs and the government to also look into the cases of these marginalized groups. We have them in different local governments where people are being marginalized either because of their status or because of their needs or where they come from. Such people also need to be carried along, not only those with disabilities. And we also advocate for more support towards them, just as we are doing for people with disability. Most of the times the localization is more of a paper thing, just like in the previous years, because this localization issue started as far back as 2016 when the Grand Bargain was signed. But until late last year and early this year, most organizations have not put more strength into this localization stuff. Like we have so many donors that are not even currently funding local NGOs directly because they don't have trust on them, they have trust issue, or they can also say that local NGO doesn't have capacity. But we've seen improvement because from 2026 January, even ECHO, that's not been funding local NGOs, have promised that 25% of their funding will go to national actors. The Nigerian Humanitarian Fund, NHF, has also done that. There's a call that is currently going on. It's only for national, local NGOs. Only 2 NGOs are allowed to apply. And these 2 NGOs is just to provide capacity support and monitoring of the project, but basically it's for local NGOs. The trust is building, but it's not fully equipped, just as we see on paper. What can be done is through reaching out to the relevant donors to ensure that these local NGOs, to let them know that these local NGOs can be trusted, they have the capacity to implement, and they should also act on the Grand Bargain order. The funding should be local because it is the local NGOs that has the capacity to reach every village, every rural area, because they are from those communities. They know the terrain, they speak the local language, they have the trust of the community people, and they are the first responders to anything that happens at the community. If something happens in your backyard, before other people will come, your neighbors, those around will first respond. So the local NGOs are the first responders, so they should be supported. Yeah, they should just put trust on local NGOs and support them with the relevant capacity to implement such programs, because these local NGOs are credible and they are there at the grassroots. they can support. So believe in the capacity of local angels as first responders.